Hello Sagittarius, welcome, it's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you are all well wherever you are and life is being kind to you. Alright, this is your Fairy Oracle reading for January 2022 or thereabouts. It's a general reading, Sagittarius, as always, so take what resonates with you, but anything that doesn't, leave it behind. It must be for somebody else, according to different storylines, of course. Alright, so we'll start with the Animal Spirit Oracle deck to get some overall energies for you to start your reading. So what do we have for Sagittarius, please? January 2022 or thereabouts. Sagittarius. Right, so first of all, Sagittarius, we have Skunk Spirit, and this is saying know your worth. You know, never doubt yourself. Know what you're worth, Sagittarius. And Lion Spirit, be generous of spirit. Right, be generous of spirit. Beautiful. Know your worth. All right. So we'll go on to the Fairy Oracle deck by Brian Froud. So what is important for Sagittarius at this time to be aware of or to consider? What's important for Sagittarius at this time, please? Sagittarius 2022, January 2022. So at the heart of your reading, the challenges to you at this time, what's in your power ×2, a possible outcome dependent on free will, of course, and something else your guides would like to say to you at this time. Right, we have the Spirit Dancer, and this energy has come out quite a bit in the readings I've done up to now with the Fairy Oracle. And this is about being yourself, dancing your dance, nobody else's, being who you are meant to be, being your authentic self, being true to yourself and what it is that is meaningful to you, for you, not dancing to somebody else's tune, if you like. Dance to your own tune. All right, Sagittarius, so I'll just put that to one side. And another few shuffles. So could we clarify all of the cards on the table, please? Yes, at the bottom of the deck we have the topsy-turvies now, and this is about perspective. So, you know, how we look at things. We can all have a different perspective and view something different. So we can both, you know, you can, along with a neighbour, a friend, a family member, be looking at the same thing or considering the same situation, but you'll have a different perspective, a different viewpoint. So according to how you feel about something, perhaps, whether you're emotionally attached, you'll have a different view compared to somebody else who hasn't got that same attachment. So this is very much about perspective and viewpoint, but how different they are. And I can see how the Spirit Dancer and Topsy-Turvy link together here. So as you need to be yourself, think about your perspective. What is it that's unique about your particular viewpoint, your particular perspective, that's important for you to hold on to here? Okay. All right, so remember, know your worth. Know your worth, and I can see that here. You know your worth, value who you are and your own unique perspective on things. All right, so what's at the heart of your reading? Okay, we have the Singer of Transfiguration and Sylvanus. And the Singer of Transfiguration, this is rebirth. This is the phoenix rising up from the ashes. So it's a time of rebirth for you, Sagittarius, wiping the slate clean and starting afresh, anew, with a different perspective perhaps, with your own perspective on things. And yes, Sylvanus, this is lifting up the mask and revealing your aspirations, you know, who you are, what it is you are wanting, dreaming of. And we have himself here, the universal paternalistic energy, that's lifting the mask up now on your deepest desires, wishes, wants, and aspirations. All right, and it's a very opportune time for you, Sagittarius, I feel. A time of rising up again, time of rebirth. But taking the opportunity, as you are rising up again and wiping the slate clean, to be who you want to be, you know, your authentic self. So what are the challenges for you at this time, Sagittarius? Well, we have She of the Crowash and we have Lady of the Harvest. She of the Crowash is very much the feminine principle, a very nurturing, caring, empathetic, compassionate energy. It's not gender specific, Sagittarius, but it's the energy of She of the Crowash. But there's something that's a challenge here, and the clarifier is Lady of the Harvest. The reason it's a challenge is because of loss. Something that is lost, that you feel a sense of loss here. There's an element of grief within this energy also. Sadness. There's a sadness here. And this is a challenge for you at this time. Some form of loss. That, as I feel, it's affecting your heart centre. Just bear with me a minute, Sagittarius. It could be saying also that this sadness, this grief, this loss is impacting upon your emotions and your feelings of nurturing, of caring, of empathy and compassion, of healing. It's impacting upon all those energies for you, within you. All right, what's in your power? Let's have a look. Okay, we've got unity and we've got himself. And of course we've seen himself, haven't we? We've seen himself here, lifting up the mask, revealing your aspirations. Well, here he is again, and he's coming through for you, Sagittarius. I feel you've got a very strong, universal, paternalistic, protective energy around you. So let's have a look. Unity. Unity is coming together with others to create a united bond, a united front. When we join forces with others in partnerships, for example, it makes us stronger, you know, and it's no surprise that unity, the strength of unity, has the antlers, the deer's antlers here, which is a symbol of strength and fortitude. So there's some form of, it could be joining forces with others to make a united whole. Or this could be yourself coming together within yourself, becoming stronger within yourself. Because with himself as the clarifier, himself is it is, as I said, a very paternalistic, caring energy. But it's big, it's it's godlike energy, this universal energy. You can see the stars in himself, hair. His third eye chakra is lit up, as is his heart chakra, because, you know, he's very wise, and he comes from a loving place, very benevolent, loving centre. So you have himself here that's come forward, and I feel himself is helping you now to unite, either within yourself to become stronger or joining with others. But you've got the universal support here. And what else is in your power? Well, we have the fairies of the future and the singer of initiation. So the fairies of the future, this is turning your back on what's gone, that's no longer important or relevant for you, as you make plans for going forward. And as you make plans for going forward, you are jumping through hoops of some sort. This is an initiation process. It's either a life initiation process that you're having to learn, or it's something more earth-based, something, a situation that you're having to jump through the hoops and learn. There'll be challenges along the way. You may fall at times, but pick yourself up, learn from it and move on. So there's some form of an initiation process here that is in its planning stages. Okay, it's interesting reading for you, Sagittarius. As a possible outcome, we have the Ra, and we have the fairy who was kissed by the pixies. The Ra, this is very much about mental acumen, thinking things through, speed of thought. The Ra isn't grounded, and the Ra isn't supposed to be grounded, because this is not about being grounded at practical matters. This is very much about the mind, thinking things through clearly, truthfully, you know, clarity of thought. And this is an outcome for you. And the fairy who was kissed by the pixies, this is being truly loved, feeling appreciated and loved by those around you, and which helps to make you glow. Okay. So, as you are giving some deep thought, but quick thought, to a situation, it's a situation that is bringing blessings. I feel you're feeling truly blessed. There's a situation where you're feeling very blessed and very loved, very wanted. All right, and you're giving some deep thought to that. Some clear thought. You're not allowing your emotions to get in the way. You are being very pragmatic. It'll be something different for all of you, Sagittarius, but very interesting. So remember, it's about knowing your worth and be generous of spirit. Okay. What would your guides like to say? We have Penelope Dreamweaver and Laced Moon's Daughter. All right, so whatever it is you've been dreaming of, wanting, aspiring to even, then this is about manifesting. It's very similar to the magician energy, but slightly different. Penelope Dreamweaver, whatever it is she wants, is dreaming, wishing for, aspiring to, she manifests that, brings it into a reality. You can see it in the palm of her hand there. So she's bought all these little zorbs here that are floating around, and she's harnessed the energy of those, and she's created something that's real, that is real for her. So something you've been dreaming and wishing for, being able to manifest it, and light is going to be shed on that. Whatever that is, it's going to be revealed. You're going to get more information about that. Something you've been wanting and dreaming of is going to be revealed here. There's going to be more information revealed for you. So I'll just go and very quickly go through this. So there's a time of rebirth for you, Sagittarius, wiping the slate clean. And your aspirations now, you're being able to really look at what your aspirations are now for going forward. That you are dealing with a sense of loss, a sense of grief here, which has been impacting on your feeling of self-worth, I feel, feeling of, you know, your heart center, your emotions have been impacted a little by this. But, you know, in your power, this is, you know, joining forces with others, or certainly coming together within yourself, is going to make you stronger, a united strength here, and being supported by the universal energies, by the godlike energies that have got your back here and helping to make you stronger. Okay. What else is in your power? Well, as you're making plans for the future, going through an initiation process now. But remember, we learn the most when we fall, don't we? When we make mistakes, that's when we learn, and then we go forward a lot more strongly. So this is either about a life initiation process that's going on here, or something else, probably more grounded, more earth-based. Possible outcome here, giving some deep thought, but quick thought, clear thought, clarity of thought, to something that you're feeling truly blessed about, which is a beautiful energy. You're perhaps giving some deep thought to your blessings, you know, and becoming aware and considering how loved you are, Sagittarius. All right. Yes, and then, you know, bringing your dreams into some form of reality, that's going to happen because light is going to be shed on how you're going to be able to do that. And it's all to do with your aspirations and this time of rebirth. Right, could we have 2 final messages for Sagittarius, please, to conclude this reading? 2 final messages. Two final messages for Sagittarius, please, to conclude this reading. Okay, we have uncovering treasure. So beneath the surface lies a great bounty. So this is just lifting the lid on this treasure chest now. There's a bounty to be revealed. So it's just you have to lift the lid. So something is, as you lift the lid, something's going to be uncovered and revealed that promises a great bounty here. Some form of treasure, metaphorically speaking, is going to be uncovered. Beautiful. But it's going to take some form of a situation, an event happening that's going to clear the air to enable that to happen. So the thunderstorm on the way, but whatever that thunderstorm means for you, whether it's a disagreement, whether it's having a different perspective or somebody else having a different perspective or viewpoint to yourself, that may create disagreements, discord. But whatever it is, something needs to happen to clear the air, ready for going forward, ready for the time of rebirth. I'm just reminded of the old saying, which is, you know, there's no free lunch, is there? I'm just thinking this is the universe's way of saying that, you know, there isn't a free lunch here. So there's something very positive coming in, but there's something that's got to be faced and dealt with first to clear the air. All right, Sagittarius, I'm going to leave it there. Whoever this was for, and it won't be for everybody, but whoever it was for, good luck going forward. And until next time, bye-bye for now.